Welcome, sir. Can we welcome him with a round of applause? Very happy to have your gracious presence here, sir. I would also like to extend a special welcome to our conference General Chair, Dr. D.M. Pandey, Director, BIET Jhansi. Honored to have you here, sir. Extending the welcome to Conference Chair, Dr. Ranganath M. Singhali, Associate Professor, DCU. We are honored to have you here, sir. We look forward to hearing all your thoughts. I welcome the patron for the day, respected Dr. Manas Kumar Mishra, Director, GL Bajaj Institute of Technology and Management, Greater Noida. Convener for the day, Dr. Vinod Kumar Yadav, HOD Mechanical Engineering, GLB-ITM. Deans, HODs, faculties, dignitaries, all the participants and the viewers of this session. Before we move ahead, let me take the honor of briefly introducing GL Bajaj to the guests who have stepped into the campus for the first time and to all those who are watching us live from every corner of the world. With a diamond overall rating by QS iGauge, falling in the excellent band of ARIA ranking and ranked among the top 200 engineering colleges in India by NIRF, GL Bajaj is probably the first choice of students aspiring to get a graduate or a postgraduate degree in engineering or management. GL Bajaj has an advanced robotics lab, the first of its kind in NCR, with ABB robots from Germany, with the help of which our mechanical engineering students have established their startups and have designed sculptures and have made huge profits too. GL Bajaj has a Center for Research and Incubation, which has recently become a Prayas Center, as announced by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, and has been given a grant of rupees 3 crore for promoting entrepreneurship. I could go on and on with our achievements, but let me take a pause here and move ahead with the conference schedule. May I now request our dignitaries to welcome our guests for the day. I request Director, GL Bajaj Institute of Technology and Management, to please welcome Dr. Suresh Kumar, Dean, Shri Vishwakarma Skill University, Palwal. I would request Director Sir to please welcome Dr. P.M. Pandey, Director, BIET. Okay. May I call upon Dr. S.P. Dwivedi, Head Research and Development, GLB-ITM, to please welcome Dr. Ranganath M. Singhali. We may have DSW, Dr. Mahasabir Singh Narutaji, to please welcome Dr. Ranganath M. Singhali. May I now request Director Sir to please welcome Dr. P.M. Pandey, Director, BIET Jhansi. Welcome, sir. I request Dr. Vinod Kumar Yadav, HOD Mechanical Engineering, GLB-ITM, to please welcome Director, GLB-ITM, Dr. Manas Kumar Mishra. I thank both of you for doing the honors as well as receiving the welcome. As we begin this conference, let us take the blessings of the divine through the lamp lighting ceremony. May I now invite the guests of honor, the chief guests, and the dignitaries to light the lamp. This is a traditional symbol of knowledge and wisdom, and it reminds us of the importance of learning, sharing, and growing together. I request the dignitaries to please come forward for the lamp lighting. Thank you, everyone. Saraswati Vandana is a traditional devotional song to take the blessings of the goddess of knowledge. Let us take her blessings to this performance by a student of mechanical engineering, Miss Krishi. Thank you, Kushi, for giving us the Kushi to your devotional performance. I'm sure there are many of you who have stepped into the campus for the first time and may have a desire of taking a campus tour. That will not disappoint you. In less than 5 minutes, we're going to take you through the campus, and that too, you need not move an inch. You'll be seated right here. So, can we have the campus tour? If that was wonderful, the students can give a round of applause for this. We've seen Varun and Alia there. In spite of that, the clappings are so less. Okay. Someone has beautifully said that without music, life would be a mistake. So let us not make the mistake. Let's have some music in our lives. Over to you, Manan Kaushik. Let's hear you. Manan?
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. हेलो हेलो एक दिल है एक जान है दोनों तुझ पे दोनों तुझ पे कुर्बान है एक मैं हूँ एक ईमान है दोनों तुझ पे एक दिल है इश्क भी तू मेरा प्यार भी तू मेरी बात साथ जज्बात भी तू परवाज़ भी तू एहसास भी तू मेरी सांस नाज़ और याद भी तू मेरा राज भी तू राज भी तू मेरी आस प्यास और लिबास भी तू मेरी जीत भी तू मेरी हार भी तू मेरा राज राज और मिजाज भी तू मेरे इश्क के हर मकाम में हर सुबह में हर शाम में एक रुतबा है एक शान है दोनों तुझ पे हम तुझ पे दोनों तुझ पे हाँ तुझ पे दोनों तुझ पे कुर्बान है एक दिल है मेरे दिल की राहतों का तू जरिया बन गई है तेरे इश्क की मेरे दिल में गई तक गई है तेरा जिक्र हो रहा है तेरा जिक्र हो रहा है इबादत की तरह ओ तुझे याद कर लिया है आयत की तरह
A wonderful performance, Manan. Would love to hear another song from you, but this time let's see a duet. Let's hear it from Manan Kaushik and Miss Yashasvi.
हेलो
मेरी ढोलना सुन मेरे प्यार की धुन मेरी ढोलना सुन मेरी ढोलना सुन मेरे प्यार की धुन मेरी मेरी चाहते हो ये जाने रहेगी जिंदा रहेगी होगे बना मेरी भोलेनाथ मेरे प्यारे की धुन मेरी भोलेनाथ साथी साथी रे वाले के मैं तुझको चाहिए तुझे बेजानियों में पाए साथी साथी रे वाले के मैं तुझको चाहिए तुझे बेजानियों में मेरी फूलों के साए में तेरे रावतों की खुशबू है तेरे बगैर क्या जीना तेरे रोम में तू है तेरी जोड़ियों की धुन से मेरी सदाएं आती है ये दूरियां हमेशा ही नजदीक ना बुलाती हो पिया
Madani, 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 Danisa, 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 Madani, 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 Madanisa, 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 Sanida, 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 मेरे मेरे प्यारे की धुन मेरे
सांसों में तेरी सरगमी है हम रात दिन जिंदगी मेरी तो बचना अब तेरे बिन
सांसों में तेरी धड़कन अब रात दिन जिंदगी मेरी तो कुछ ना अब तेरे बिन
मेरी धड़कनों की सरगोशी मेरी धड़कनों में बजती है
मेरी जागती निगाहों में बारिश तेरी सकती है
मेरे ख्याल में हर पल तेरे ख्याल शामिल है
लम्हे जुदाई वाले मुश्किल बड़े मुश्किल में
ओ पिया
Panisa, Gama pada ni da pada gama gama gari sa ni sa gama ga sa gama pada ni sa ni sa ni sa ni sa ni sa ni sa gama pada ni da gama pada ni da gama gari sa ni sa ni sa sa gama gama gani sa ni da gama gani sa ni gama gama gari sa gama gani sa ni da gama gari sa gama gani sa ni da gama gari
मेरे प्यार की गुल मेरे मोरना
Thank you, both of you. I will now request Director Sir, along with all the dignitaries, to please take their seats on the dais. Yes. Yes, sir. May I now request Dr. D.M. Pandey to please declare the conference open.
Good morning, everybody. I now declare the conference open.
I now request for the souvenir release. Thank you, everyone. I request Dr. Vinod Kumar Yadav, HOD Mechanical Engineering, who is the convener of ICCE NNE 2023, to kindly come and brief us about the conference.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, one and all present here. It's truly my privilege to welcome such dignitaries who are seated on the dais and in fact off the dais. So good morning to all. I'm grateful to Professor G.T. Tripathi sir, who is today's chief guest. He's supposed to come within 10 minutes. He will join us. Honorable Chairman, UP State Council for Higher Education. And he was ex-VC of BHU. I welcome Professor Suresh Kumar sir, Dean Shri Vishwakarma Skill University, Palwan, as guest of honor for today's session. I'm sure that your expertise in your area will also invite our students to get insight of the concepts of mechanical engineering and the field of expertise that you have. I welcome conference chair, Professor T.M. Pandey sir, and it's a privilege for me because he was my guru. So he was my teacher also, and I learned a lot of things from him, and his down-to-earth approach is quite commendable. So he used to say everything within a short, means language that is that is understandable by each and every student. I welcome Professor Ranganath sir from DTU. So his research area includes computer-aided process planning, design, and manufacturing. So I think the people who are seated here have their expertise in the fields of computational and experimental methods. That is the theme of the conference. I welcome Honorable Director Sir, and in fact, thirdly welcome him because I think that In his veins, there is a blood of mechanical engineering. Because he belongs to mechanical category, he did his undergraduation in mechanical engineering. Later on, he shifted to computer science. So I feel that he's a perfect blend of mechanical as well as computational. That is computer science. So welcome, sir, and thank you so much for supporting all the way. Within a short duration of time, you took a lot of decisions for us so that we can organize this conference. Thank you, sir. I welcome Professor H.S. Pali, sir, who is seated off the dais and from MIT Srinagar. They always supported us in all ventures of technical community by sending research papers, by sending their students in our campus. So thank you, sir. Thanks to our academic partners, BIET Jhansi, from where PM Pandey sir belongs at present, is the director of BIET Jhansi. BNUT Iran, Professor Mustafa will join from BNUT Iran on online mode today. Thanks to NIT Srinagar for supporting us. Professor Sherwani from NIT Srinagar. REC Manpuri, who is our academic partner. Thanks to our industry partners, that is ANS Enterprises and ABS Enterprises, for supporting the conference. I welcome all head of the departments, dean of the college, faculty members, staff, admin staff, and dear students. Thanks for joining us this morning. Thanks to all our keynote speakers. We'll take not much time because Professor Pandey has to leave. He has a flight today, so we'll brief in short. About this conference, International Conference on Computational and Experimental Methods in Mechanical Engineering, we incepted this idea in 2017. That was the first version from where we started our conference. And then later on, second version was conducted in 2019, followed by 2021, and now it's the fourth version. And no means of any engineering is there in which computation is not involved. Even any stream, any branch, they uses computational techniques to validate their experimental data or results. So it is very much important to incorporate these two things together in your research. Doing only experimental will not validate your data. Doing only computational will not validate your experimental aspects because they are totally different. Whatever results you get from computer, that may not be practically validated because it has a lot of assumptions. So with this theme, I would like to update about the conference that globally we have received around 1800 papers in this conference in last 1 year. So it's from global, from foreign universities as well as from IITs and IITs. So after vigorous process of review with my team, the team of mechanical engineering, and a round of applause for them because they have worked so hard. They reviewed, they maintained the quality of the papers, and finally we have accepted only 347 papers for the conference. So that will be published in various journals. So this 347 includes areas from different sectors, like we have IoT-based papers, we have CSE-based papers, we have computational papers, experimental papers, and other areas like robotics, automation, in fact, electrical automation. So that is a diversified field that is included in the conference. So with this, I will stop here and welcome all the guests again, those who have contributed directly or indirectly, and the media partner, 10 News. So I welcome you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Manas Kumar Mishra, Director, GLB is an experienced academic administrator and has served as Dean of Academic Affairs at VIT Bhopal prior to becoming the Director of GLB. He's an excellent team leader and believes in leading his team through motivation and by being a mentor. May I now call upon Director Sir for the welcome address.
Thank you, Arthurman. Good morning, everyone. Before I take the privilege of welcoming the guest on the dais and off the dais, let me first give a congratulate the students who performed here. Kushi brought the traditional angle to this conference, to this function, and Manan and Yashasvi, for a particular point of time, I was feeling like I have become solo nigam, not because of the fact that I can sing well or good or bad. I was feeling like I'm becoming a judge of Indian Idol event, right? Such a beautiful performance, and with that classical blend, it is very difficult to match to the tune. So, a big round of applause to Manan and Yashasvi. And that brings to the fact that I want to tell both the guests on the dais and off the dais and all the people watching us that we are fortunate to have such talent in the institute, and we, through various student clubs and activities that we perform or organize, we provide a platform. GL Bajaj provides a platform for these students to keep on pursuing their passion, though they are pursuing the engineering degree over here. First of all, it's my proud privilege to welcome the guests on the dais, off the dais, and people watching or present here. On behalf of the entire GLB fraternity, when I talk about GLB fraternity, it's some 5,000 odd students, 4,400 odd faculty and staff. And on my own behalf, I extend a warm welcome to all who has taken part in this particular inaugural function. It's my privilege to welcome the guest of honor, the chief guest today function, though he will be joining us, Professor Girish Chandra Tripathi, former Vice Chancellor of BHU and currently the Chairman of Higher Education Council in Uttar Pradesh. Dr. Tripathi brings a lot of, he was a professor of economics at Allahabad University before becoming the Vice Chancellor. So typically whenever we have some event, the economics of the event has to be very good. So having an economics professor as the chief guest is a befitting setup. I extend my warm welcome to the guest of honor for today's function, Dr. Suresh Kumar, the Dean, Sri Vishwakarma Skill University, Palwal. Thank you, sir, for being here. Sri Vishwakarma Skill University, Palwal is the first of its kind in the country, established in 2016. It's early days of a university with a new vision, and being the dean of that university, it takes a lot of effort to shape up an idea. I will say when a university starts with the idea of developing skill and entrepreneurship in India or in a country, setting it up in the first step is very difficult because you become the trendsetter and people follow you. So I congratulate you, sir, for all your efforts in bringing up this university and the shape it is currently in. It's my proud privilege to welcome the General Chair of the conference, Dr. P.M. Pandey, who is the Director of BIT Jhansi, being the Director of an institute, finding time to come over here, and you have traveled this distance to be here. Thank you for finding time. If you look into Dr. Pandey's profile, you realize not only he is a proven academic administrator with his current profile, he is also a prolific researcher. 9,600 plus citations speaks volume about that. And not only he is a prolific researcher, guiding 44 PhD students for their degrees is an added advantage. In addition to that, it's great to note that his students have been identified with Gandhian Young Innovation Award, not only one, not only the second time, it's 5 times. So that indicates that the influence he can bring in to the student and people around him. It's great to have you here, sir, and I'm pretty sure all the audience will be immensely benefited by by your expertise. And I had one or two brief encounters with him earlier as well. And when I was discussing today, I could find his. I can tell you, I can assure you, the audience, that he will be very strict. Sometimes will be very blunt. But being a mechanical engineer, and particularly from a manufacturing side, his technical skills are very sharpened tools. So you will be immensely benefited listening to him. And we are looking forward to your talk. It's my honest duty to welcome the conference chair, Ranganathan, Dr. Ranganathan M. Singari from DTU. Thank you, sir, for finding time and being here with us. You know, the interaction I had with him for a brief period of time, I could see the sharpness in his thought process. He asked me two, three very difficult questions to answer. Uh, and it's a proud privilege to be having you as a partner, because primarily when you are a conference chair, you are also a part of the host. So I'm pretty sure, and we are honored that you have played this blended role in a beautiful manner. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Um, and last but not the least, the team of GL Bajaj, starting with the organizing team led by Dr. Vinod Yadav. They have put up a very good effort. We can see that from the volume of effort that has come for reviewing all those papers. And it's good to see that if you look into the profile of the session chairs, you'll find people have representation from, we have representation from IITs, NITs. That goes to show that the entire organizing team well focused on maintaining the quality of the discussion that is going to happen in this conference for next 2 days. And I thank all the deans and head of the departments and welcome you to this conference for finding time, showing interest, and overall the students, irrespective of your domain, you are participating in a conference. That goes to show the inquisitiveness that is there in GL Bajaj students. Just to mention, you have already, Dr. Aarti has already talked about GL Bajaj journey and showed the video as well. The infrastructure all are known. I'm just adding that we are having some 1,000. I welcome Professor Girish Chandra Tripathi, the chief guest for today's function. Thank you, sir, for finding time. So I welcome you to grace the dais, sir. Just to continue what I was giving the statistics, around 1,000 plus Scopus Index journal publications are there from GL Bajaj, and we are the highest under AKQ affiliation. And few of our researchers are also classified in the 2%, top 2% of the research community across the globe. We have got 150 odd patents already published, some 10 odd patents already granted. Dr. Aarti already talked about the Nidhi Prayas, grant for incubation. Around 36 odd startups are incubated with us. We are a recognized MSME incubation center. We are registered with Start in UP as an incubation center, and we are doing the highest number of incubations in UP. And these are the few initiatives that are taken in the research and innovation field from GL Bajaj. The placement over here has been very good. Just to mention that the highest fee package this year we got is of 58 lakhs from Palo Alto, and invariably for over last 5-6 years we have been able to uh, provide 90% or 90% plus placements to the student with a very good amount of the package. This year it's an ongoing process, but still at this time we have already achieved 30 plus offers of 20 plus CTC. So, the team over here has been not only contributing in terms of education, research, innovation, but I can assure you the team puts its best foot forward whenever it's given an opportunity. So, on the behalf of the management and the administration, I thank all the organizing team and the person who are directly or indirectly involved in making this conference uh, the state that is currently in. And I extend my best wishes that this conference will be successful. And I assure the audience that the presentations that will happen over the next couple of days will be very qualitative. With that note, I wish all of you a great success and I welcome you to this fourth international conference on computational and experimental methods conducted by mechanical engineering. And just before I leave, when I read computational and mechanical together, I remember that Dr. Vinod introduced that I was having an undergraduate program, degree in mechanical engineering and my PG and PhD in computer science. And that used to be a tough question for years till NEP didn't come up. Now I did this transition in 2001. NEP came in 2020. So probably I feel lucky that I was going ahead 20 years, you know, uh, and I could make the change in 2001 itself. With that note, thank you very much for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those kind words. Our chief guest has arrived, and I would now request Director Sir to please give a sapling to the chief guest, Dr. G.C. Tripathi. Thank you for being here, sir. Moving ahead, Dr. P.N. Pandey, Director BIET Jhansi, and the Conference General Chair for today, holds a BTech degree from HPTI Kanpur and a master's degree from IIT Kanpur in manufacturing science. He has served HPTI Kanpur as faculty member for approximately 8 years and also completed his PhD in additive manufacturing 3D printing from IIT Kanpur and has also served as professor at IIT Delhi. Dr. Pandey has diversified his research areas in the field of micro and nano finishing, micro deposition, and also continued working in the area of 3D printing. He has supervised 42 PhDs and more than 36 MTech theses in the last 10 years and also filed 22 Indian patent applications. That's a huge number, sir. He has He has approximately 213 international journal papers and 48 national conference papers to his credit. He is the recipient of Outstanding Young Faculty Fellowship IIT Delhi, sponsored by Kusum Trust, Gibraltar, and J.M. Mahajan Outstanding Teacher Award of IIT Delhi. Currently, he is serving as the director of BIET Jhansi. Dr. Pandey has achieved the Outstanding Research Award by Additive Manufacturing Society of India and J.M. Mahajan Award of Outstanding Faculty by IIT Delhi. I would now request Sir to please come and share his thoughts with us.
So thank you, Madam, for this very generous introduction and a very good morning, everybody. Chief guest of the function, Dr. Professor Tripathi, Professor Mishra, my friends, Ranganathji, Sureshji, and Professor Yadav. Uh, in the very beginning, I would like to say thanks to this management of GL Bajaj Educational Institution for giving me this opportunity and to be the some sort of chairman of this conference, and the kind of efforts which have been kept over the 2 to 3 years which have gone in arranging papers, inviting authors, reviewing the papers, and finally bringing them in the form of a souvenir, which is today in a bounded form has been released. It is something which is a commendable job, and I would like to congratulate the organizers, the reviewers, everyone who directly or indirectly contributed to this cause. The conference is something we all know about the importance of conference, and it is because of something that is we call as COVID today. We also got an opportunity that we can add number of speakers and number of audience who are not physically present in this campus, and that's what we are trying to do in this conference, because there are 350, approximately 350 papers to be presented, and all the delegates who are not present here and are connected online, I welcome everyone present in the hall, including the faculty members of GL Bajaj, the students, staff members, delegates, and ladies and gentlemen. The technology today, which has grown, like if we go back and try to think, we talk about the Stone Age and the developments which have been taken place over the, I'll say, 300 years, 200 to 300 years, and we have gone through the first industrial revolution where the steam engine was developed, which caused the mechanization. Then it was the time when people thought of replicating the number of products. Like I can create one product, and because of the demand and supply, I have to make several copies. So these several copies were developed or fabricated in a very short span of time by the concept of continuous manufacturing. So this continuous manufacturing with less flexibility, which has been introduced, and it has actually brought the second industrial revolution. The third industrial revolution has been the development of microprocessor. When the human mental effort was substituted by the microprocessor, like we started doing the programming in a very simple language, if you want to say. And today it is an era when we are talking about Industry 4.0, which is also known as smart manufacturing, where we are talking about a manufacturing system, a manufacturing industry, which is actually being governed by the information technology. It is the cyber physical system which forms the backbone of such technology. So today, the students who are present here, and of course all the faculty members who are going to train them, they have to orient themselves in such a way that it is the digital technologies they have to be taught, they have to be practiced along with the most, I'll say, rapid communication technologies which are IT enabled. So what happens in this case is that the when we talk about such technologies, it is the cyber physical system which comes into the center. And it is the huge data, like our Prime Minister was also saying one day that the nation is going to be on the front, which is having the maximum data. So it is the time when the data has to be present, it has to be saved in a digital format. Because today, if the data is in digital format, we can retrieve the data in a very simpler manner, in a very rapid manner. So retrieving the data of for your own use for a particular purpose, you need certain algorithms. You need technologies to handle such a big data. You need technologies to dig out a proper data. You need technologies to take decisions. That's why you need to have artificial intelligence. You need to have analytics. You have to find out an optimum solution for a particular problem, maybe a manufacturing problem or maybe some other problem. We have to practice augmented reality. We have been practicing virtual reality. We have been practicing virtual manufacturing. But today it is the time when we talk about virtual manufacturing. We are talking about augmented manufacturing. We have to also talk about not only the robotics, but it is the collaborative robotics. We have to see the technologies at a whole, but with a horizontal and vertical integration. The additive manufacturing, which is one of the tools which has been proposed as a disruptive technology having tremendous capabilities, is something which has been proposed as a tool when there's a mass customized production. When you have a custom driven market, you have to meet the dynamic demands. It is only the additive manufacturing which can actually cope up with the rapidly changing demands. The the smart manufacturing is something which is formed by the various advanced technologies which are today something very attractive to our youths, and also they are providing a lot of career opportunities. It is the time today our state, Uttar Pradesh, is one of the, I'll say, states, and today our country has probably grown, because I am very bad in remembering data. So probably it is the fourth one as far as the number of startups which have come up. Our state has also taken a lead, and number of startups by the young innovators. They have been established across the state, of course, in country also. And today, we are at a time when the government of UP has arranged a global investor summit tomorrow at Lucknow. Number of startups from engineering colleges, which maybe from your college also somebody may be participating, but I can tell that from BIT Jhansi and from REC Manpuri, who are the two supporters of this particular conference, they have also contributed around 14 and 11 startups, which will be shown there. The startups and the kind of memorandum of understandings for the investments which have been came into the picture or which have come in place, they are likely to be matured in the coming few years, and the kind of industries which are likely to be there in our state and the growth which we can expect is something which is beyond imagination. That is the kind of dream our state government is looking for. So this conference, particularly if we see, that is about the computational and experimental methods in mechanical engineering. So today, if we talk about like computation, we have started with the numerical schemes. We have started with the solutions of differential equations. We have started with the solutions of Navier-Stokes equations. We have done finite elements. We have done fluence, or maybe I can say CFD algorithms, that is the finite difference method, finite volume method. But today it is the time when we have to take the advantage of latest technologies of modeling, that I'll say artificial intelligence and deep learning algorithms, which can predict, and you can create digital twins. The digital twins are something which can be a replica of a physical system. It may be a manufacturing unit, it may be some other kind of unit, but once you are having a digital unit, the predictions are likely to be very much close to the actual happenings, or something which is the real-time data prediction, and it is something which is dynamic also in the nature. So then the experimental methods, we all know that we talk about the design of experiments, and those are the statistical methods. If we talk about the quality, we talk about, say, statistical techniques, we talk about 100% inspection, we talk about the sampling methods, where we talk about total quality management also. So here, all these things together is a very good package, I'll say. And I just glanced through this particular souvenir and I realized that in all these areas, the papers have been included in this souvenir, and these deliberations or the online discussions which are likely to happen are going to be very fruitful to all the speakers and all the audience, or all the participants or delegates who are present in this conference. From my bottom of my heart, I would like to thank our keynote speakers, our guests who are sparing their valuable time to make this event a very successful. My best wishes to everyone, one and all present here, and also those who are connected online. And I hope that they'll be benefited a lot. And at the end of the day, I think on 11th afternoon, there'll be a session which will going to conclude, and some recommendations, like for the young researchers, for the middle-aged researchers, that how we can take our manufacturing or mechanical engineering to the greater heights for the benefit of our society, our state, and our nation. With these words, I stop here. Thank you once again for giving me this opportunity. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir, for those valuable words. I think all the students will definitely agree that knowing technology and practicing technology are two different things. There's an ocean of difference between them. We'll definitely try to practice this, sir. We would have loved if you could have stayed with us till the end of the program, but I'm sure you must have some prior engagements, and despite a busy schedule, you came here. So thank you for that. And I would now request Chandra sir, since sir has to leave, I would request Chandra sir to please present a memento to Pandey sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you once again, sir, for being here. Professor Dr. Ranganath M. Singari completed his graduation in Industrial and Production Engineering from Karnataka University and Masters in Computer Technology and Applications from University of Delhi. He has a rich experience of 16 years in teaching and has served as a lecturer in Department of Production and Industrial Engineering DTU. Currently, he is the head Department of Design DTU. His research areas are computer-aided production planning, design, and manufacturing. He has published more than 26 papers in national and international journals. He has an experience of conducting international conferences, FTPs, has been the session chair in various conferences, and presented more than 20 papers in conferences. His guidance to UG and PG exceeds 45. He has also received an online doctorate in management studies. He is a life member of ISTE, Institute of Engineers, NEFEN, CSI, and also a member of SAE. May now request him to please share his thoughts.
Good morning. Good morning, all.
Good morning, sir.
'94 में डिग्री लिया, 98 से दिल्ली में काम करना शुरू किया। तब से लोगों को बहुत सीरियसली देखता हूँ। एकेडमिक जो लोग होते हैं बहुत सीरियस रहते हैं हमेशा। दे प्रिटेंड टू, हंसना नहीं चाहते होंगे, पता नहीं क्यों। पढ़ना मतलब सीरियस रहना है। इज इट ट्रू? 25 साल से देखता हूँ मैं, कितने सारे कॉन्फ्रेंस किया, किताब लिखा, पेपर प्रेजेंट किया, एक्सपर्ट लेक्चर हुआ, कॉन्फ्रेंस करवाया। हर बार देखते हैं स्टूडेंट्स को जबरदस्ती लाके बिठाए जाते हैं। देखो कोई हंसने के लिए तैयार नहीं, फैकल्टी को सीरियसली बिठाया जाता है। अरे 10 लोग तो बैठ जाओ, गेस्ट आए हुए हैं, दिखाना जरूरी होता है। जब तक हम ये जबरदस्ती लाना नहीं छोड़ेंगे तो कॉन्फ्रेंस सक्सेसफुल नहीं होगा। ये अंदर से आना जरूरी है, अंदर से आना चाहिए कि मुझे सीखना है, मुझे काम करना है। जैसे बताया गया, 1.5 साल 2 साल से लोगों ने पेपर्स कलेक्ट किया, हजारों पेपर कलेक्ट किया, जिसमें से 36% पेपर को पब्लिश करने के लिए परमिशन मिला है, रिव्यू करवाना पड़ा। मुझे कॉन्फ्रेंस चेयर बनाया गया है, बहुत बड़ा जिम्मेदारी दिया गया है। ये ऐसा है ना कि बेटी का शादी है, सबको रिक्वेस्ट भेजेंगे पेपर भेज दो दोस्तों को। अरे कुछ तो पेपर भेज दे यार, कॉन्फ्रेंस करवा रहा हूँ। हर एक से रिक्वेस्ट करो, बड़े बड़े प्रोफेसर से रिक्वेस्ट करो, वो अपने रिसर्च स्कॉलर्स को बोलेंगे, स्टूडेंट्स को बोलेंगे हाँ यार 2 पेपर भेज। उसके बाद रिजेक्ट करेंगे तो गुस्सा हो जाएंगे, आपने कहा था, हमने भेजा था, आपने रिजेक्ट कर दिया। फिर उसके बाद सबको इनवाइट करो, किट दो, बुक दो, बैग दो, पेन दो, किसी को नहीं मिलेगा नाराज हो। खाना खिलाओ, खाने में थोड़ी कमी है तो दिक्कत है। क्या यार, क्या कॉन्फ्रेंस करवा रहे हो? How many of us are very much serious regarding conference? Administration बहुत serious है. They are doing their job. They want to promote the conferences. They want to promote the technology. They want to promote the academics. But how many of us are ready for that? It's a serious matter. मैं सीरियस करने के लिए नहीं आया हूँ, बट बता रहे हैं, मैसेज पास ऑन करना चाहता हूँ। सर ने तो बहुत बड़ी चीज बताया कि भाई कॉम्प्यूटेशनल एक्सपेरिमेंटल मेथड्स होता है, रोबोटिक्स होता है, वर्चुअल रियलिटी है, ऑनलाइन प्रेजेंटेशन हो सकता है, सब कुछ हो सकता है। सर अंदर से तो चाहिए, भूख चाहिए ना मुझे प्रेजेंट करने का, सीखने का, सिखाने का। पीएचडी होगा तो प्रोफेसर बनेंगे, इसलिए पीएचडी करते हैं। एफडीपी होगा, पेपर प्रेजेंट करेंगे तभी जाके हमें प्रमोशन मिलता है, तो इसलिए करते हैं। और कॉन्ट्रेक्चुअल फैकल्टी है, वो तो मुर्गा बने हुए, वो तो खड़े हैं, हमेशा खड़े हैं। अल्टीमेटली स्टूडेंट्स है जो पनिश है। स्टूडेंट्स को ये बताना जरूरी है कि क्यों कॉन्फ्रेंस में पार्टिसिपेट करना जरूरी है। जिस दिन आप बताएंगे समझाएंगे ये पूरा हॉल भर जाएगा। कितने लोग साथ देंगे? एम आई राइट और रॉन्ग? ये बोलना बहुत जरूरी। कॉन्फ्रेंस में क्या होता है कि लोगों को इकट्ठे करेंगे, नेटवर्किंग करेंगे, अलग अलग जगह से प्रोफेसर आए हैं, चाहे वो देश से आए, बाहर देश से आए हैं, या दूसरे राज्य से आए हैं, दूसरे कॉलेज से आए हैं, यूनिवर्सिटी से आए हैं, तो उनके साथ दोस्ती होगा। वो लोग किस तरह का रिसर्च कर रहे हैं उसको बताया जाएगा। आज के दिन में कितना रिसर्च आगे बढ़ा हुआ है, कौन सा टेक्नोलॉजी आगे बढ़ा हुआ है, किस चीज की जरूरत है मार्केट में, उसके बारे में डिस्कशन किया जाएगा। इसलिए पैनल स्पीकर्स को रखा हुआ है। आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर सीरियस अबाउट लिसनिंग पैनल स्पीकर। वो जागना चाहिए अंदर से, क्योंकि कॉन्फ्रेंस चेयर बनाया गया है तो मेरी जिम्मेदारी है कुछ आपको मैसेज दे दूं। कॉन्फ्रेंस करवाना आसान नहीं है, इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट एंड इट्स हाई रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ प्रोफेसर मिश्रा। इट्स हाई रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी फॉर हेड ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट। ये तो सुबह शाम तक मुझे उनके खड़े होंगे, कितने दिन हो गया, 1.5 साल काम कर रहे होंगे। सब दोस्तों को साथ में लेके चलना होगा। अगर एक फैकल्टी का नाम नहीं लिखेंगे ना, वो नाराज हो जाएंगे, कहेंगे हमारे स्टूडेंट पेपर नहीं देगा। बड़ा मुश्किल रहता है। आफ्टर दैट यू नीड टू पब्लिश देम। पब्लिश होने के बाद 2 लोग आएंगे, सर मेरा भी 2 पेपर जोड़ देते, पीएचडी होने वाला है। अगेन दे हैव टू इंक्लूड देम। हमारे कैंडिडेट्स का पेमेंट मत लीजिएगा, थोड़ा गरीब है, कैसे चलेगा कॉन्फ्रेंस अगर पैसा नहीं देगा? जबरदस्ती स्पॉन्सरशिप लेकर आना पड़ता है, नहीं होगा तो भी 2-3 कंपनी का नाम छपाना पड़ता है, और कंपनी वाला तभी छपाएगा जब वो मतलब उसको बुला के आप शॉल देंगे, उसको कॉन्फ्रेंस से कोई मतलब नहीं है। हाउ टू इंट्रोड्यूस द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ कॉन्फ्रेंस टू देम? कैसे? ये बहुत देखो, सच को बोलना बहुत जरूरी है। सर कह रहे थे मैं बहुत स्ट्रिक्टली बात करता हूँ। पीएम पांडे जी को नमस्कार करता हूँ मैं, प्रोफेसर जीसी त्रिपाठी सर को नमस्कार करता हूँ, सुरेश कुमार जी को नमस्कार करता हूँ, ऑल द फैकल्टी मेंबर्स, स्टूडेंट्स, सबका रिस्पेक्ट करता हूँ। आप लोगों ने एक मौका दिया मुझे यहाँ बुलाने का, काम करने का आप लोगों के साथ। पहली बार आया हूँ, कैंपस बहुत सुंदर है, बहुत ही अच्छा लगा। एक बार जो है मेरे से क्या सुनना चाहेंगे आप? वो तो जो जो पढ़ना है ना, वो ऑलरेडी किताब में लिखा हुआ है। जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं यहाँ पे, पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहते हैं, पेपर प्रेजेंट करना चाहते हैं, उनके लिए मेरे बेस्ट विशेष होगा। जो फैकल्टी है, जो अपना नेटवर्किंग, जो कनेक्टिविटी लेके जा रहे हैं, उनके लिए भी मेरा बेस्ट विशेष होगा। जिन लोगों ने इस पर्टिकुलर प्रोग्राम को ऑर्गेनाइज किया, उनको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आपका पेशेंस हमेशा बने रहे। ये 4th इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस है, इससे भी अच्छा कर सकते हैं आप। पब्लिसिटी थोड़ा सा कम रहा, और भी पब्लिसिटी करना चाहिए, क्योंकि कॉन्फ्रेंस क्या हो इसलिए बता रहा हूँ। और हॉल थोड़ा बड़ा होना चाहिए, और स्टूडेंट्स को ज्यादा इन्वॉल्व करना जरूरी होगा, और सिर्फ कॉन्फ्रेंस की इंपॉर्टेंस को ही बताना जरूरी होगा। उसके लिए 2 वर्कशॉप करवाना जरूरी होगा। Whenever you announce the 5th international conference, वर्कशॉप अबाउट इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस, ये बताना जरूरी होगा। क्यों पार्टिसिपेट करना है, क्यों पेपर्स लिखना है, क्यों रिसर्च करना है, ये बोलना जरूरी होगा। उसके बाद लोग पार्टिसिपेट करें। देखिए, कुछ कारण तो बता रहे हैं, कारण हमेशा होता है, ठीक है ना? कारण हमेशा होता है। कारण अभी नहीं आने का कारण बहुत सारे हमारे पास। आने के लिए एक ही कारण है, आना है ना? बहुत सारे लोग बीमार होकर घर पे बैठे हुए हैं। काम करने के लिए एक ही कारण है, करना है। नहीं करने का 99 बहाने, 99 है। ये जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, ये आई रियली रिस्पेक्ट ऑल ऑफ यू। अब अपने लिए ताली बजाओ आप। क्योंकि मैं भी ऐसे बैठा हुआ था 1989 में, बिठाया गया था जबरदस्ती, पता नहीं चलता था क्या हुआ। फिर गेस्ट आए नहीं, लेट आए, तो फिर कहे कि अरे रंगनाथ को बुलाओ, एक गाना गाएगा। तो उस टाइम जो है हिंदी सीखे थे हमने कर्नाटक यूनिवर्सिटी में। इतना एक दिन ये कहानी बनेगी, तू मेरे सपनों की रानी बनेगी, गाना था। तो गाना गा लिए, लड़कियां बहुत कम होते थे, तो हल्ला मच गया था। तो उसके बाद से क्या हुआ, जब भी कॉन्फ्रेंस है तो कॉन्फ्रेंस बाद में पहले रंगनाथ को बुलाया जाए। चलिए, आप खुश रहो। एक दो लाइन जो है आपको बता के मतलब फ्री कर दूंगा मैं। बहुत लोग हैं, पेपर प्रेजेंट करने के लिए बहुत सारे लोग हैं। मैं चाहता हूं कि आप अपने मन से सुने, सारे सेशंस अटेंड करें। उस सेशन में जो भी पेपर प्रेजेंट हो रहा है वो देखें, सुने, सीखे और अगले कॉन्फ्रेंस में खुद पेपर लिखे। बहुत बड़ी चीज नहीं है, 10 लोगों ने कुछ काम कर रखा है, मैं 11 लोग। मेरा एरिया अलग हो सकता है, मेरा एरिया मैकेनिकल हो सकता है, इनका प्रोडक्शन हो सकता है, दूसरे का कंप्यूटर हो सकता है, तीसरे का मैनेजमेंट हो सकता है, चौथे का डिजाइन हो सकता है, किसी का आर्ट्स हो सकता है, किसी का कॉमर्स हो सकता है। आप उस पर्टिकुलर एरिया का वारिस बनने जा रहे हो। एकेडमिक्स में यही है, आप एक वारिस बनने जा रहे हो। किस एरिया का वारिस बनना चाहते हो, उस एरिया का पेपर्स आपको स्टडी करना पड़ेगा, उस एरिया का एक्सपेरिमेंट्स आपको करना पड़ेगा, उस एरिया के लोगों के बारे में सोचना पड़ेगा, उन लोगों के साथ कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा, ताकि जिंदगी में आप आगे बढ़े। छोटी सी चीज है, लोगों ने हवा बना रखा है, कॉन्फ्रेंस, पेपर, पब्लिकेशन, पीएचडी, कुछ नहीं है। जो कुछ नहीं कर सकता पेपर पब्लिश कर सकता है। ताली हो जाओ। क्योंकि पढ़ना है, 4 पेपर पढ़ना है, क्या होता है 5वां जो है ना आपको काम करना, तो इसलिए इसका हुआ मत बनाओ। बोलो बहुत आसान है, एनीबॉडी कैन डू इट। तुम्हारे एग्जाम से भी बहुत आसान है। एक और चीज ऐड कर दूंगा मैं, वैसे मुझे समझ में नहीं आता कि 6 महीने तक मैं एक सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाता हूँ बच्चे को और 3 घंटे का पेपर देता हूँ, 4 क्वेश्चन देता हूँ, उसके ऊपर उसका करियर मैं डिसीजन देता हूँ। आई डोंट नो, आई डोंट रियली, इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट हो सकता है। तो कभी आप बच्चे, आप लोग जब बड़े हो जाएंगे इस चीज के बारे में सोचना, इवेल्युएशन पैटर्न, एग्जामिनेशन पैटर्न के बारे में सोचना ना। 47 मॉडल को जो है ना चेंज करवाना बहुत जरूरी है। डू यू एग्री? बहुत जरूरी है। 3 घंटे के अंदर हम तय कर रहे हैं कि भाई तुम क्या बन सकते हो, आगे बढ़ सकते हो, नहीं बढ़ सकते हो। एक और पॉइंट ऐड कर दूंगा मैं, जेडब्ल्यू में 10 मार्क्स ज्यादा हो जाएगा तो कंप्यूटर मिलेगा, 10 कम मिलेगा तो मैकेनिकल मिलेगा, 10 और कम मिलेगा तो सीटी नहीं मिलेगा। समझ में नहीं आता मुझे समझ में नहीं आता ये। भाई 10 मार्क्स ज्यादा मिल गए तो उसको कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग के लिए एलिजिबल हो गया, वो 10 कम मिल गया मैं मैकेनिकल हो गया, और 10 कम मिल गया वो घर जा रहा है वापस दुकान में काम कर रहा है। So somewhere you need to think about this because this young generation can think। क्योंकि जो फैकल्टी है वो हम लोग मुर्गा बन चुके हैं, हम लोग सिस्टम को फॉलो करना शुरू कर चुके हैं। गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज में होता तो मैं नहीं बोल सकता था, क्योंकि जीएलए बजाज इंस्टीट्यूशन मुझे थोड़ा सा एक ऐसा जगह दिया है जहाँ पे मैं खुल के बोल पा रहा हूँ। और अंग्रेजी में बोलना चाहता था, बट अंग्रेजी में इतना इफेक्टिव नहीं बोल सकता था ताकि आपके दिल को छू मैं, तो इसलिए हिंदी इस्तेमाल कर रहा हूँ। परमिशन ऑफ त्रिपाठी सर, अगर गलती कुछ बोल रहा हूँ तो माफी चाहूंगा। मैं 98 से फैकल्टी हूँ, लेक्चरर, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर, जो जो बनना था, बनने के लिए जो करना चाहिए था वो करता रहा। उसके अलावा मैं यूनिवर्सिटी को अपना घर मानता हूँ, और सैटरडे, संडे, मंडे, ट्यूसडे, मॉर्निंग, इवनिंग, होली, दिवाली, हर दिन मैं अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए, अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए काम करता हूँ। टोमेटो लाने के लिए, नींबू लाने के लिए सोचता नहीं हूँ। ये आपको इसलिए बता रहा हूँ कि ये जो लोग ना ऑफिस में बैठ के घर के काम करते हैं, उनके लिए समझना जरूरी है कि ऑफिस का काम ऑफिस में, घर का काम घर में। सर हम फैमिली के लिए समय दे रहे हैं, ये थोड़ा सा मैं यहाँ अपोज करता हूँ। नौकरी के लिए समय दो, फैमिली अपने आप साथ में आएगा, ये बहुत जरूरी है। ये 2-3 टिप्स है मेरी तरफ से। आई थिंक दैट यू विल अंडरस्टैंड। एक लॉर्ड कृष्णा को याद करके 2 लाइन बोल दूंगा ताकि आप लोगों को दुआएं मिले ऊपर वाले का और अच्छा ही हो जाए, ठीक है? बस 1 सेकंड लगेगा। मैं लॉर्ड कृष्णा को बोल रहा हूँ कि क्या तुम मेरे साथ गाना गाओगे? और मेरे पास एक अच्छा गाना अंग्रेजी में लिखा। ये जुलाई 21 तारीख को लिखा था, 2022 में। ओ लॉर्ड कैन यू सिंग विथ मी टुनाइट? क्या आप हमारे साथ गाना गाएंगे? आई हैव ए ब्यूटीफुल सॉन्ग फॉर यू। मेरे पास एक अच्छा गाना है। ओ माई लॉर्ड ऑफ कलर्स, लॉर्ड कृष्णा। ये हम जो गा रहे हैं ये घूमने के बारे में या नहाने के बारे में ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। इट्स नॉट अबाउट रोमिंग, इट्स नॉट अबाउट स्विमिंग, इट्स ओनली अबाउट शेयरिंग। It's not about roaming, it's not about swimming, it's only about sharing. Oh my Lord of colors, can you sing with me tonight? I have a beautiful song for you. It's not about winning, जीतने के लिए नहीं है. It's not about losing, हारने के लिए भी नहीं है. It is not about winning, it's not about losing, it's only about participating. Oh my Lord of colors, can you sing with me tonight? I have a beautiful song for you. It's not about liking, ये पसंद करने के लिए नहीं है. It's not about liking, it's not about blaming. It's only about caring. It's only about caring. Oh my Lord of colors, can you sing with me tonight? I have a beautiful song for you. The last song. It's not about loving and it's not about hating. It's only about praying. It's only about praying. Oh my Lord of colors, can you sing with me tonight? I have a beautiful song for you. दोस्तों सब अच्छा रहेगा, कोशिश करिएगा, सीखिएगा, आगे बढ़िएगा. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you so much, sir. पेपर तो पब्लिश हमको यहाँ कर ही लेगा, इतना तो जोश आपने कर ही दिया है. थैंक यू सो मच सर. Dr. Suresh Kumar, Dean Shri Vishwakarma Skill University, Palwal, is an engineering graduate from NIT Jamshedpur. He completed his MTech Management Science from TITS Bhiwani. He obtained postgraduate degree in Sugar Engineering from National Sugar Institute, Kanpur. He also holds an MTech degree, Energy Studies, and doctorate from Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi. He has received the O.P. Gupta Gold Medal for securing highest CGPA in MTech at IIT Delhi. He has 28 years of experience in industry and academia. He has successfully handled roles like Head of Department, Associate Dean, Director, and Dean during his service in academia. He has guided many PhDs in solar thermal, energy, exergy, and refrigeration. He has published and co-authored around 50 research papers in reputed journals published by Taylor and Francis and Springer, and in proceedings of ASME, ISES conferences. He is also a reviewer of many international journals. He is presently working as Professor and Dean SFET at SVSU. Sir, may we have the opportunity of listening to you?
Chief guest of today's function, Professor G.C. Tripathi ji. Conference chairs, Professor P.M. Pandey, Professor Singri,
Director GL Bajaj Institute of Technology and Management, Professor Mishra, and Dr. Manoj Kumar Yadav. I will call you, my colleagues, and my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. I am very much privileged to be a part of this conference, and in fact, I am very much thankful to the organizers that I met my old Professor PM Pandey here, to whom to meet I was planning since a long time. About the conference, I think the previous speakers have uh, told many things, and about the papers which have been received in this conference, and the sessions and the theme of the conference. So everything has been described by worthy speakers. Uh, I think it's a platform for me to share something with the students. Uh, I come from Vishkarma Skill University, and in the first instance, it seems surprising that what is the need of a skill university these days? Because when we did BTech from NIT Jamshedpur, so at that time also skill was there in IITs and in other engineering colleges. We do BTech, so the skill is an integral part of every education. So why this word has come and what is the need to establish this skill university? Initially, when I joined this university, so the same question was in my mind also कि भाई क्यों करते हैं हम, क्या जरूरत है इस यूनिवर्सिटी का. I have stayed there for 2 years, and I just want to tell you that whatever courses we are running with industry integration. So it's mandatory for us, whatever course we launch, whether it's a BBA course or it's a course from humanities and social sciences. So industry partner is must. Only then we can start that course. Why industry partner is must? Because the on-job training, the training in the industry is an integral part of our curriculum, and approximately 40% of the time of the total course, the student has to stay in industry. We have seen, like Professor Singri was also saying, that some students, they are not very good in computational techniques. We have observed because in our university, the students mostly come from the rural areas and they are not very good in computational mathematics and all those things. But they have very good skills, like they are very good machinists, they are very good builders, and those kind of skills they have, and they immediately get the employment in the industry. Today's time is not that we are just reading the books. Whatever we are doing, we must we must be exposed to the application of those theoretical concepts. If we are very good in mathematical skills, so no industry is going to give me a job. I am talking about the mechanical engineers. So, because it's a hard fact that industries they don't need the design engineers very much. If they are looking for the design engineers, so they will go to the IITs. IITs are there to cater their needs. Now we come to the colleges which are in our league. Skill, experimental skills or the practical skills, they are very much important. So I suggest you, if you can devote much time in the laboratories, try to devote as much time you can devote in the laboratories. And I came to know that you have a robotics lab here. try to do much experiments, and in, internship must also be a part of your curriculum, and be serious during the internships. Because if you stay in university at least for 1 or 2 months, there are a lot many things to learn there, which we don't know. Team building, leadership skills, knowing processes, what is happening in the industry, it's a must. And I also request directors are here because in our universities, it's mandatory for every faculty to go to the industry and do internships. It's not only for the students. In our university, we ask the faculty to do 1 month or 2 month internship in the industry. We have tie-up with the Hero, Jai Bharat, Maruti, and other industries. Our faculty regularly go there, and our technicians also go there. They stay on the shop floor for 1 month, 2 months. Then they identify some projects from the industry, and those projects are being offered to the students. So the kind of curriculum and the kind of activities we are doing, we are entirely different from the rest of the world, I can say, as of now. And I think it's need of an hour. Without skills, we are not going to get a job. And what is the purpose of education? If the education doesn't, why do you come to an institute? You come with an expectation that after graduation, I will get something in hand. Parents also want that their children they should get something in hand after graduation, and that's why government of India is focusing a lot on the skills these days. And I invite all of you, whoever the faculty members in the students, please make a visit to our university. We are located nearby Uttar, and we are setting up the labs which are of which can cater to the needs of industry. For example, we are setting up a tool room. In that tool room, we will teach our students, and also 40% of the machines of the tool room we are planning that we will use for the industrial production, because Kolwar, Hyderabad, we have many industries. Idea is that we want to be self-reliant. If I can do production for the industry, I can use my machines. So the kind of learning my student will have, it will be a fantastic thing. Similarly, we are setting up welding labs, Industry 4.0 lab, and we are also going to start a data course in mechanical manufacturing, and our industry partner is Snyder. So Snyder has offered us to set up state-of-the-art Industry 4.0 labs. So the purpose of all the things what I am saying here that the industry integration is must for any course, whatever we are doing, because the academicians they see, I also stayed in NIT, studied at IIT, but the kind of skill set industry wants from the students, only industry can impart. It's very difficult for me to set up to spend crores of rupees to bring those machines or those setups in the institutes and to train my students. So only the industry can do, and industry integration is must whatever we are doing. So dear students, so I want to convey that these days, the single skill set is also not going to serve the purpose. If you are a mechanical engineer, you should have idea of the computer science also. And the Professor Mishra was rightly said that 20 years before he had set an example of NEP 2020. Industry today is require people who have multiple skills. आप कंप्यूटर्स में बहुत अच्छे हैं, आपको एक्सेल बहुत अच्छा आता है, साथ में आप मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर भी हैं, so then your chances of getting job will be higher. So it's not, gone are the days when we used to say that I am a mechanical engineer, I am a civil engineer. I think now we should say that I am an engineer. This definition should come irrespective of mechanical, civil or computer. So definition of engineering has changed today, and I am very happy to see that we are doing conference on Industry 4.0 technologies, and especially on the experimental methods. And I wish the management of the GL Bajaj Institute that this conference uh, should have a great success. And as Professor Singh said, especially to the students, we must know why we are sitting here. If we don't know why I am here, why I am here on the planet, it's important for me to know. Whatever I am doing, it's important for me to know that why I am doing this. If we try to find the answers of why, so I think we can never be desperate in life and we will get whatever we want. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Totally agree with the last statement. As to if we find out the why in life, we'll also find out the how to do it. So why and how both are important. We'll definitely do that, sir. Dr. G.C. Tripathi, he has completed his DPhil from University of Allahabad in the year 1983. His major field of study is economics. His area of specializations are agricultural economics, industry, and industrial relations, monetary economics too. If I talk about his experience, he's been a professor of economics, University of Allahabad. He's been a former vice chancellor of BHU. He's been a former chairman of Board of Governors, IIT BHU, former member of Board of Governors, IIT Kanpur, and he has also published more than 2,000 research papers in a number of national and international journals. He's guided more than 24 scholars too for DPhil as well as PhD. He has also been the president of Federation of Central Universities Teachers Association, that is FEDCUTA. He is currently the chairman of the Higher Education Council, Uttar Pradesh. It would be an honor to listen to you, sir.
Professor Dr. Raghunath M. Singri, Conference Chair, Professor Suresh Kumarji, Professor Mishra, Director of the Institute, Dr. Yadav, Dr. S.P. Dwivedi, Dr. Aarti ji, respected participants, and my dear students. At the very outset, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to Professor Mishra and his organizing team for giving me this opportunity to be with you this morning and share some of my views on this very, very relevant theme. This international conference organized on computational and experimental methods in mechanical engineering appears to be significant not only for those who have assembled here to present their paper and listen them. It is also significant, pertinent, and relevant for all the students, teachers, academicians, researchers, and also important for society, nation, policymakers, and executors. It is also important for all those who are engaged in industry, trade, and commerce. Friends, this theme covers many aspects. That is conceptual analysis of the theme, then various methods, procedures, and of course findings conducted by researchers all over the universe. I am sure participants who have assembled here from different corners of the nation and abroad will deliver on various aspects of this theme. And the discussions that will take place here will be beneficial
for policymakers and executors also. One thing I would like to share. Education is a tool not only to enlighten human minds but also their hearts. Science and technology is important not only for the development of science and technology. We conduct researches in this field, but also science and technology is relevant for growth, development, and also important for society. One thing which I would like to discuss here, science and technology is for society. Society is not for science and technology. So the researchers and programmers who have assembled here will consider over this theme in respect of society, polity and economy. आज हम लोग देख रहे हैं because of the development of science and technology, we have made progress, growth and development in almost all walks of life. और जैसा कि मैंने कहा कि ये all walks of life में जो हमारी progress है, it is important, no doubt, relevant, but more important is to sustain with growth and development over a period of time. Same way, freedom, independence and sovereignty matter. But what matters more is to sustain with independence, freedom and sovereignty over a period of time. So growth, development and progress is important. But more important is to sustain with attained growth, progress and development. आज जोशी मठ दस रहा है। कल ये भी स्थिति हो सकती है जहां हम लोग जहां कहीं भी बैठे हों वो सब स्थितियां हमारे कंट्रोल के बियॉन्ड हो जाए। It is the duty of scientists, researchers to ensure progress, development and growth in respect of experimental and computational methods, but also ensure क्योंकि ये जो कुछ है वो सब हमारा नहीं है, आने वाली जनरेशंस का भी उस पर उतना ही अधिकार है जितना हमारा है। कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि आने वाली जनरेशंस कहें कि हमारे कायर और स्वार्थी पूर्वज केवल अपने लिए जिए और ये समाज छोड़ के गए। और ये मैं मानता हूं कि ये दिस इज द ड्यूटी ऑफ ऑल, including those who are indulged in economics. But more important duty is of scientists and researchers in the field of computational and experimental methods in the field of mechanical engineering. I am sure that deliberations that will take place in different technical sessions will cover all those aspects which will matter and which are relevant in case of sustainability in the field of growth and development. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for those valuable words. May I now request Director Sir to please present a token of gratitude to our dignitaries. I would like to invite our chief guest of the day, Dr. Girish Chandra Tripathi, to kindly accept a token of gratitude. Thank you so much, sir, for sparing the time. May I also request Director Sir to please present the memento to our guest of honor, respected Dr. Suresh Kumarji. I request Dean Strategy, GLBITM, Dr. Sashank Awasthi to please give a memento to the conference chair, Dr. Ranganath M. Singari. Thank you, sir. I will now request Dr. Vinod Kumar Yadav, HOD Mechanical Engineering GLBITM, to please honor Professor H.S. Pali from NIT Srinagar. He's our academic partner. Pali sir, I would request you to please collect a memento on behalf of Pali sir too. He's also an academic partner from NIT Srinagar. Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Dr. S.P. Dwivedi, Head Planning and Research, GLBITM, to propose a vote of thanks.
A warm and graceful welcome to Chief Guest Professor Dr. Girish Tripathi sir. Guest of honor Dr. Suresh Kumar sir. Director GLV ITM Professor Dr. Manas Kumar Mishra sir. Conference General Chair Professor Dr. PM Pandey sir. Conference Chair Dr. Arun Singh sir. Conference Convener Dr. VK Yadav sir. All deans, heads, faculty members and students. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. On behalf of organizing committee, I extend a hearty vote of thanks to Chief Guest Professor Dr. Girish Tripathi sir, who spared time for his busy schedule to grace the occasion. I also want to thank our guest of honor, Dr. Suresh Kumar sir. Sir, your deep and intellectual way of imparting the knowledge has added to the glory of this conference. I extend a hearty vote of thanks to our Honorable Vice Chairman sir for mentoring and supporting throughout the conference journey. I convey deep regards and hearty thanks to our Director sir for helping us in obtaining the necessary administrative approval for organizing the conference. Thank you, sir. My special thanks to Professor PM Pandey sir and Arun Singh sir for his gracious presence. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I would like to thank our Head of Department, Professor Vinod Kumar Yadav sir, for his constant help and guidance. I would like to thank all the honorable delegates who blessed us with their presence. I am also very thankful to all Program Advisory Committee members and individual speakers. Words are not enough to thank their constant guidance and support to save the conference. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling months in advance. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated faculty members in the department, as well as students. So, my special thanks to Conference Core Committee member Dr. Abhishek Sharma sir, Ambu Saxena, Dr. Tanun Gupta, Mr. Rohit Sahu, Mr. Amardeep, Mr. Akashdeep, and all the faculty members of the Mechanical Engineering Department for their consistent work for last 6 months behind this. I would also like to thank our transportation, accommodation, and catering team. Without their support, this event was not possible. Thank you very much again. I am very much thankful to all our current and former faculty colleagues and non-teaching staff members who always stand by and motivate us. I feel proud and thank you for making this event a successful. Have a wonderful staying at GL Bajaj to all the participants. Enjoy the conference and the campus of the GL Bajaj. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Would now request all of you to please stand up for the national anthem. And after the national anthem, we have an arrangement for high tea.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधिगंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जय जय मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय 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 हे जन गण मन अधिनायक
Request all of you to please proceed towards the high kick.
बेटा मैं इस पे था ना तो उसमें जवाब नहीं दे सकता था ना, अभी दिखा दूंगा।
कौन सा है 10 है ना?
हाँ सर, क्लोज कर दीजिए। 10 न्यूज़ पे आ रहा है,
10 न्यूज़
अभी
पे
दिखा
है।
देता हूँ, अभी दिखा देता हूँ।
मैंने वही देख ली थी, तभी तो।
ये देखो चला है पूरा।
हाँ पूरा लाइव था ना।